This is a BMW E92. And today we're gonna turn this car into our friend CJ's dream race car. We have a mountain of parts to install, but first we're gonna surprise CJ with all the parts we got for him. Now, who is CJ? CJ is the owner of Ghost Wrap and is a longtime friend of the channel who's helped us out on numerous projects dating back to some of the earliest throttle builds. We've called CJ in to take a look at a new project for us, and we've set up cameras all around the garage to capture the moment he walks in for the surprise. Yeah, what's up, dude? How you doing?
Doing well, man.
I know you're here to give us a quote for wrapping a car, but we're not doing this. You've helped us out a lot over the last couple of years, so we wanted to give back. We wanted to surprise you, so we got something in the garage for you.
Surprise.
You ready?
No, it's a surprise. You gotta see it.
Check this out.
Take a look at that, bro.
Bro, what? Bro,
We're gonna dial in for you, bro.
dude, I appreciate you guys so much.
No, we appreciate you, man. You always come through every time we call you.
Dude, this is gonna be
done.
a real race car. I've been freaking saving for this stuff for so long, dude. Thank you guys.
Well, there you go, man.
This thing's gonna be a beast.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick, dude. Yeah, man. But I think you gotta wrap your own car, though. That's what we got. Well, we need a quote for you to wrap your own car.
That's what you're here for. Now that CJ knows what's going down, it's time to get this build done, and here's the plan. First, we'll get the E92 on the lift and knock out the suspension. Then the car will go back off to CJ's for the livery he's preparing. After that, we'll install the EBC big brake kit, then we'll install a full exhaust system, and the last step is to get the new wheels and tires on and reveal CJ his dream car. First up is Turner Motorsports. We have a ton of suspension arms, a complete suspension kit for this car. Everything is aluminum, everything is lightweight, it's all Heim jointed motorsports grade, and of course we're gonna move away from the rubber bushings. This is of course completely adjustable, meaning we can add whatever camber, caster, toe alignment settings we want to the car, which is gonna give us the ultimate stability on track and allow us to get the most performance out of our tires. We've got sway bar end links, we've got front tie rods, we get the most performance out of our tires. We've got sway bar end links, we've got front tie rods, we've got front strut, torsion arms, front control arms, rear uppers, rear lowers. Every control arm on this car is gonna be replaced with Heim jointed motorsports grade stuff. We have a set of BC Racing ZR Series coilovers. We'll get into those later, but for now, let's knock out the arms. All right, folks, let's dive into why these new suspension arms are a game changer for this BMW E92 build. The suspension arms, whether they're toe arms, control arms, or other links, are critical to managing how the car's suspension responds to forces during braking, acceleration, and cornering. For this track-focused E92, we're using upgraded high-performance aluminum arms to optimize geometry and improve handling precision. The toe arms, for example, control the alignment of the rear wheels, which is crucial for keeping the car stable under hard braking and when transitioning through high-speed corners. Stiffer, stronger control arms allow for better handling response, reduced flex, while maintaining more consistent contact with the road. Ultimately, these upgrades enhance not only the car's overall balance, but also the way the tires grip and the car behaves when pushed to its limits on track. With these improved suspension arms, we're ensuring that the E92 is more predictable, reactive, and efficient, key qualities in a high-performance racing car. This is all about precision and performance, because when milliseconds count, every piece of suspension system plays a vital role. I just pulled the stock stamped steel trailing arm off. We're gonna upgrade them to these beautiful lightweight aluminum ECS tuning trailing arms. Really nice pieces. Let's get them in. Trailing arms are complete. Now we're gonna do the toe arms. Does anyone else feel like 2025 hit and you're supposed to have your life completely together? Like you're supposed to be cruising down in the fast lane, making huge changes while your old self gets left in the rear view? I get it. Social media makes it seem like everyone's upgrading, moving fast, hitting their goals, while you're just trying to catch up. But here's the thing, I'm a car guy. I know real progress doesn't happen overnight. Sometimes it's about the small tweaks, taking your time to build something solid, not rushing into a full overhaul. It's easy to feel behind when you've been scrolling through everyone's highlight reel. I've been there, but here's the truth. The key to real progress is measuring it on your own terms. Think about it. If you compare your project car to someone who's been building theirs for years, you're gonna feel like you're moving too slow. But if you look at where you were last month, that's where you see the real progress. And here's the thing, sometimes it's not the project that needs adjusting, sometimes it's you. That's where therapy can help. You don't have to overhaul everything at once. Today's sponsor, BetterHelp, makes it easy to get started right from where you are. Just fill out a quick questionnaire, and in most cases, as little as 48 hours, they'll have you matched with a therapist that fits your needs. BetterHelp has a network of over 30,000 licensed professionals, so whether you need help with that falling behind feeling or clarity on what's next, there's somebody ready to help you. And if it's not the right fit, you can switch anytime at no extra cost. So as you roll into 2025, remember, you can start fresh anytime. The journey is yours to control. Click the link in the description down below or go to betterhelp.com/throtl to get 10% off your first month of therapy. All the rear arms are fully installed. It looks killer. Now we're gonna move into the front arms and then into our BC coilovers. Let's go. These factory parts, while reliable for daily driving, just don't have the rigidity or adjustability we need at the limit. As we install the new arms, it's important to ensure everything is torqued down to spec and aligned properly. These upgraded components are built from much stronger materials, and they're designed to keep the suspension geometry true, even under extreme cornering forces. With these in place, we're setting the stage for improved grip and more precise handling, and a suspension that responds exactly how we want it to lap after lap. Our new tension rod is installed, and I got a factory lower control arm off, so let's get the new piece on. Now, once everything's locked in and ready to go, we'll set the alignment up and make sure our handling balance is dialed in. This setup will give us the kind of performance edge we need to compete at the highest level of motorsport. It's time to move into our coilovers. We have BC Racing coilovers, but these are not the normal BRs that we typically put on cars. This is a ZR series, which is extremely track focused. So not only do we have Swift springs on this, but we also have remote reservoirs for each independent shock. Compression and rebound are not on the same switch anymore, so you can tune them independently. Now, you might be thinking, why do I need adjustable coilovers? Can't I just go with springs or something simpler? And sure, you could, but with coilovers, you can adjust the fine tuning of the car. We can set this thing up to match CJ's driving style. Rear coilovers are completely installed and dialed in. Now we're gonna move on to the fronts. Getting these BC Racing coilovers in is pretty straightforward, and it's all about the details. We're making sure everything is torqued down right, adjusting the right height, and making sure that the dampers are set to give CJ the perfect balance between street comfort and track-ready stiffness. Look at that, new suspensions in place, looking fresh and ready to attack the corners. The benefits, better handling, improved cornering, and yes, a better stance for the car. This is an ECS tuning front strut bar. We're gonna add it right now while we're working on the top hats. Get everything tight. This is gonna add a lot of much needed stability and rigidity to the front suspension, and it looks beautiful. And then we can mount our remote mount reservoirs onto the engine bay. Let's do it. So my initial thought was to build a bracket and mount the reservoir kind of like that. I think that's a good solution, but I don't have anything over here like that. And unfortunately, this is a power distribution block, which is high current. That's straight to the battery, which I don't want anything metal like around here. So what I think we're gonna do is actually end up hose clamping this to the strut bar. That'll make it nice and even. I can put some padding on here to isolate it from vibration, and I think that'll be our solution. Reservoirs are mounted. We got foam tape on the strut bar and on the reservoir itself to isolate and protect it. We're dialed in. Suspension is finished. Next up, we are replacing the rear differential. This 335 actually came with an open rear diff from the factory, meaning one wheel burnouts, but for on track, it means that if one wheel loses traction, all the power will be sent to the traction-free wheel. This is not good for a track car, and it can bring a lot of instability to the rear of the car when it's on the limit. If one wheel goes airborne over a rumble strip or off track, it will give the car inconsistent power delivery and possibly cause something like a spin out. Adding a limited slip differential not only solves this issue completely, but it will stabilize the car in straight line acceleration as well as cornering acceleration. This unit has a Quaife LSD and is rebuilt, meaning new bearings, and is ready for a long service life. Converting to an LSD along with all the new suspension arms and coilovers will ensure that the parts on this car will handle correctly and properly, making this thing extremely stable on the track. We have the suspension 100% dialed on the E92. We're gonna get the stock wheels on it, get it on the ground, set the alignment so it rolls straight, put the front bumper on it, and get it loaded up because it's heading over to ghost wraps. CJ just printed the livery. It's gonna be insane to see it on this car. It needs a lot of time to apply it because there's a lot of body work going on here. So he wants to get it started right now. We've got some other things to do while we're at his shop working on the car. It's gonna be sick. Let's go. this thing loaded up and off to CJ's shop. Let's go.
We just picked up the car, as you saw from Throtl. They absolutely killed it with the suspension. It is time to make this thing actually look like a race car. So the first step is to disassemble the entire car, and we're gonna make sure this thing looks killer. So thanks guys, let's get right into it. The next thing we're gonna do is take off the windshield, we're gonna take off the back glass, and we're gonna give it a nice alcohol wipe down to start the first panel. Both quarter panels are all finished up. We're gonna move on to the roof, which actually gets wrapped from black to white because there's a graphic that goes over it. Next piece we're gonna do is the hood. So what we're gonna do is that this side is gonna be white and this side is gonna be black. So the letters are opposite of the colors. So what we have to do is do a knifeless tape line down the side. So that we're gonna do each one and then split it right down the middle. It's gonna be a little tricky, but I think it's gonna be a really nice touch to it. Also, the number plate. I have zero words. This is an absolute dream. On to the next panel. I might call it a night for tonight, so let's go for day 3. So the next step is the wing. So we have it kind of mocked up here. Make sure these are nice and centered and straight and put these on. So all the graphics are on, all the roof's on, the wings on. The final thing we gotta do is wrap the rear bumper and the trunk completely black, and there's one graphic that goes over it. And then the final front is gonna be split halfway down the middle to match the front end. But tomorrow it gets dropped back off at Throtl for them to put some finishing touches on it. So we're gonna be wrapping those and taking those over and finally putting it on at their place.
CJ's BMW's back. He's almost completely finished with the livery. Check this thing out. The car looks absolutely insane. We're gonna get this thing back on the lift and keep working on it. Woo! Look at this thing, dude.
That was a mission. About 68 hours on those wrap, but I couldn't be more happy with it. Oh wow. And I'm just so excited for the wheels. So excited to put the actual bumpers on and just like see this thing complete after 3 years.
You can tell it's a BMW just because of the color scheme. Yeah. It looks really good.
You can see this too, right? Like the 50th. Then there's this too. Got the BMW swagger today.
I love it. I think it's great. I love the design. It's like, it's got a lot going on, but it's still simple at the same time. We've got nice, you know, big spaces of white, big spaces of black. We've got the M colors. Got a lot of really cool. The logo, the pink integration with it is really nice. It just kind of carries through. Reminds me of like a DTM car. Very R car style, like, you know, very race DTM. I love it. Next up, we've got 2 silicone radiator hoses by ECS Tuning. We're gonna throw these guys on. Let's do it. So we've got the hoses out. Now you can see what I need to transfer over. It's the hose ends. We need to cut the metal band, put those guys on, get them re-clamped down, and then these can go back into the car. Let's do it. Next up, we've got a power steering reservoir by Turner Motorsports. This is a billet aluminum piece, really nice. It's got some really cool and nice baffling inside of it. And it should be an OEM replacement because the stock ones on BMW, they're plastic and they kind of suck. But also when it gets really hot, they'll like spit fluid out. And that's just terrible because power steering fluid's oil and it gets all over your front tire and that's a bad time. So this is gonna hold more and it's not gonna vent like that and it's just a much better design. Let's get it in. What's up, dude? Man's a little sweaty. Good to see you,
I
man.
don't care. It's all good.
What are you doing in town?
I'm here
Top
for
secret.
Top secret. Actually, I don't know if I can say it right now. When is this video releasing?
We'll bleep it.
No, it's so funny. Anytime I see an email for San Diego, I'm like, okay, objective, and then objective B, go see throtl.
To make sure CJ's BMW's tuned up and running right on track, we're gonna throw in a fresh set of new spark plugs, and we've got a set of Turner Motorsports racing ignition coils. Look at these. And boy, these are gonna be hot. Next up, we're gonna be upgrading the brakes. Brakes are critical for track cars. You need a proper set of brakes, and we've got a proper set of brakes here on the table. We've got a EBC Racing big brake kit for the front and a padded rotor replacement for the back. So the 335 actually comes with single piston calipers on all four corners of the car.
I did not know that.
Yeah, factory, which for a racing car is really not ideal. So what we've got is a 4-piston caliper here. We've got a 2-piece rotor with an aluminum top hat, losing a little bit of weight on the top hat of the rotor, and we're gonna get a much stronger, much better caliper out of this. It's gonna work way it's gonna work way better, much better for heat dissipation, and we've got, of course, a track pad. So this is gonna require a lot of heat to work correctly, but when it does work, it's gonna work really, really well. And of course, we've got stainless steel braided brake lines going on all four corners. We've got an OEM pad replacement. Of course, it's a blue stuff, really nice pad, and a new set of rotors and stainless steel lines. We're gonna get a much firmer pedal. We're gonna get a much more responsive braking system. It's all gonna be much lighter weight. It's gonna look good, feel good, and it's gonna be purpose built for the track, which is awesome.
Truck car, truck build stuff, so that's why we're doing this.
What did he say?
I had no idea what that was.
Track car, so we put in track car stuff, like EBC 4-piston rotors.
Did he say 4-piston
Four-piston
rotors?
rotors.
4-piston rotors.
Oh, I'm thinking of rotary cars.
All right.
4-piston calipers. You know, I should erase everything I just said. We'll put it in the blue.
What?
No, it's gonna be in the video.
Okay, that's
it's
fine.
Gonna be there.
That's fine.
We're gonna start by getting all the factory stuff off, getting our front brakes fitted, getting our rear pads on. Of course, we're gonna do the stainless lines last, and then get everything bled, and we'll have good brakes. Let's go.
I'll do that. You take a nap. You did all the work.
You need to read a book, is what you need to do. You need to sit down and learn how to read. Brake pads, rotors, and our front big brake kit are fully installed. Now we're gonna swap out for stainless steel lines, get this thing bled, and back on the ground. Let's go, baby. EC brakes on the E92 are 100% complete. Pedal feels good, everything is solid and bled. Next up, we're gonna move on to our wheel and tire package. Of course, this is a track car. We're running a slick tire, but one of them has a nail in it, which sucks, so we're gonna replace it. And here's another problem. So the factory brakes were hitting the valve stems on the back and completely destroyed it. So we're gonna be throwing in some little shorty valve stems so that doesn't happen. It shouldn't happen with the new braking kit. But once that's finished, we're gonna get this thing on the ground on these wheels and get a proper race stance on it. Before we throw the wheels and tires on, we're gonna be throwing on a lug stud kit. This one's by ECS Tuning. It's gonna do a couple things. One, it's gonna make the wheels and tires way easier to put on than the factory stuff. And two, it's gonna take the wear item, which is the threading, off of our brand new wheel lugs, keeping them nice and fresh for much longer. You don't have to worry about cross-siding one of these. They work really well, and if you do, you can replace it. It's gonna make it way more serviceable on this car, and it's gonna allow us to run different wheels and all that stuff. So we're gonna Loctite these guys in, get them tight down, and we're gonna be one step closer to giving CJ his dream race car back.
Really dope, dude. It's like a Batmobile back here. It was like mean, yeah.
We are making a ton of progress very quickly on CJ's BMW. He just showed up and finished the front bumper, so we're gonna go ahead and throw this thing on the car, then move on to our Lexan windows. Let's go. Next up, we got a full race exhaust system to finish CJ's dream race car. Yeah, baby, brand new race exhaust. All right, so we've got the midsection of the exhaust on. Now, this exhaust is set up for a stock 335, which has duals. So it has one muffler pack here and one muffler pack here. Of course, we've got the DTM, the GT3 body kit on it. We don't have any spots for a muffler here. So what we're gonna do is actually cut the muffler off, and we're gonna do a turn down right after the rear differential. This is gonna do two things. One, it's gonna make it sound super rowdy, but it's also gonna keep all of the heat off of the rear bumper. So that one's already cut. We gotta cut this one up, rotate it, re-weld it, and we'll be done.
All right, while Quinn's burning those welds, I'm gonna go ahead and apply some aluminum tape with some fiberglass backing. This is a self-adhesive product. I went ahead and cut it out and applied it to the bottom of CJ's bumper because we don't want to melt it. Fiberglass over time and through heat cycles will get soft and start to fall apart. It cooks the resin. All right, that's gonna be a wrap on CJ's exhaust system. We got the tips on, and it's really tidy up underneath the bottom of the car, so I think CJ's gonna love it and should serve his purposes.
Now is the extremely exciting part, the part we've all been waiting for, is we're gonna get the wheels on the car, get the car on the ground, get it off the rack, because CJ hasn't seen this thing complete with the bumpers on, the Lexan on. He hasn't seen the stance, the wheels and tires on the car with the brakes. Everything's gonna be on the car. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna get this thing over there, throw a sheet on it. We're gonna do a sheet pull for CJ. It's gonna be very exciting.
And we haven't even heard it yet.
Yeah, we gotta fire it up on the new
So once
exhaust
it's on the
too.
ground, I think before we cover it up, we should listen to it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get the wheels on. CJ out here to give him his car back. Maybe we'll keep it. Maybe we take it to the track for him. E92 is complete, and this thing looks freaking sick.
It looks so good. This did look kind of weird when it showed up. It did. And it's because, you know, the body kit and the primer, but man, what a transformation. It looks so good.
Delivery, the stance, the wheels, the brakes through the front wheels. We've got the grills on, we've got the mirrors on, we've got the Lexan in. It looks like a proper car now, dude. This thing is ready to go hit the track.
I was a little skeptical when it first came in here, but the wrap, I think, pulled it together. Stance is good. It looks like a race car.
Is it Beamer Boy approved? We got Beamer Boy 1 and Beamer Boy 2.
I mean, this guy went all out, man. He's even got all the ducting. I mean, it's not connected to anything yet, but it looks like it can go pretty fast. Where are you taking it, CJ? Willow?
Probably do really good on the streets of Willow. It's not an M, so I don't want it.
Oh, damn. This was CJ's daily driver.
So what's funny is
It is.
I sold CJ a set of VMR wheels for this car like 10 years ago.
Really?
Like a long time ago.
10 years?
He's like, dude, so long ago. He's had this car forever.
This car is the definition of like snowballing a project car from a completely stock car to modified, and now you can't go back, CJ. This is a full race car.
I remember when it was just a gray narrow body coupe. It was his car. CJ is just a couple minutes out from getting here. We're gonna throw the sheet over the car and reveal it to him when he gets here. Oh, the white line looks sick with the sheet on it and the wing. This right here. Yeah, boy. All right, CJ, so your car's finished. I know you wrapped it, but you haven't seen it on the ground with the wheels on it, with the bumpers on it, with the glass in it. It's done. The car's ready.
Dude,
You ready
I'm
to see
so
it?
excited. Literally, the dream come true.
It's right here, baby.
Dude,
Of course, we gotta do the sheeple, right?
Dude, even under the cover, it looks like a race car. Like,
Dude, it looks so good on the ground. The fenders, the freaking everything, dude. The
tell that
mirrors,
it's
yeah.
BMW right here by this little
Yeah.
kidney grill outline.
I always love when we put sheets on cars and it accentuates, like, especially wide body cars. All right, CJ, you ready to see your finished dream race car?
Super ready.
All right, let's go, boys. Check it out.
Dude, the wheel.
Ready to race?
Dude, absolutely. I'm
ready to
I'm
go.
speechless. This is wild. This is actually gonna be raced and not just a show car.
I like this touch you did, CJ. Did you make that logo or someone designed that? That's cool.
Someone designed it, yeah.
Yeah,
I wanted to keep the spirit of the N54 in the car.
And then what you can't see is what the guys just finished up, which is the exhaust. Check
Oh,
that
I
out.
see it. That is very race car.
Fire it up.
Let's do it. Let's do it. They fixed it. It sounds so good.
It's not crazy loud. It sounds good.
That's the farthest I've driven it in 3 years.
Man, it looks so freaking good, dude.
Check it out from the outside.
Why does it look better outside?
Ready?
Dude, the front is so low. That. Thank you guys for everything.
You're welcome, man. Thank you for all your help.
Yeah, thank you.
Over the past, like, we were looking at the videos, it's like 6 years, 6 years
Yeah,
probably.
and
I don't know what the first thing you wrapped was. Sean's truck, maybe?
I think it was Sean's truck,
Yeah.
and then it was,
It was Sean's truck.
and I think it was the yellow Subi. I think was the next one. The,
Oh,
the Pilot.
Oh, it was. It was
Dream Build
orange.
1.
Dream Build 1.
Dream Build 1.
What are we on,
was done
Dream
by
Build what now?
We're on Dream Build 9. That was Dream Build 9 that you just did.
Dang.
Looks good, man. I'm excited to see this thing out on track.
Me too. Thanks
We'll
for
have-
building my dream.
Yeah, well, it's like the
Yeah.
CJ Dream Build 1.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll build another one. This is
Oh yeah.
beyond amazing. But
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
When you go to the track, let us know. We'll try to come out.
of course.
All right, that's gonna be it for today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, don't forget to comment down below how you think CJ's dream race car turned out. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.